Hello, this is James Arthur Ray, and welcome to The Leader's Edge, your daily shot to most powerfully redeem both your life and your business. Time. Time is either your greatest ally or your worst enemy, and it's entirely up to you. Now, for most, it's the latter, their worst enemy. Most fool themselves into thinking that they, quote, have time. They don't. You don't. Time sits across the board from you, and it's going to sweep you off the board much more quickly than you think. And certainly before you're ready. I can't begin to count how many people tell me I'm going to make it to your event someday. Now is just not the right time. I'm going to work with you and coach with you someday, right after I get this or that handled. Look, let's face it. There's not one single power in the universe that will guarantee you'll even wake up tomorrow. When you get this or that handled, there will always be something else needing to be handled. Are you with me? Do you want to ignore this truth like most people do? Well, okay, go ahead. But it doesn't make it any less true. And deep down inside, you know this. No matter how much you attempt to ignore it or deny it. You know, my friend Les Brown tells a story about how he and the late Wayne Dyer were scheduled to do a PBS special together. They kept putting it off and putting it off. The day before they were finally scheduled to film, Wayne died of a heart attack. Unfortunately, the special was never created. Case in point. So how do you make time your ally? You take action now. And most importantly, you continue to take action now. Listen, please, and listen carefully. The forces of resistance must give way to he or she who refuses to give up. The challenge is most never start. And most who do start quit way too soon and give up. Let me challenge you to be one of the 3% who do now versus the 97% who think about it and live with regret. Let me ask you, are you ready to remove the resistance, the blocks, and the hindrances that keep you from your greatness? Are you ready to stop dreaming and start doing and living? Well, let me help you. Visit my website, jamesray.com, where you'll find a whole online library of resources, workbooks, videos, downloads, so much more to help you get started now. You'll also find coaching opportunities where you can work with me one-on-one, you can work with me in groups, you can work with me online, you can work with one of my coaches, you can even become one of those coaches. Please check out all the variables and all the opportunities we have there for you. While you're there, make sure and look at our upcoming events calendar because that's where the rubber really meets the road. You're never going to replace face-to-face, heart-to-heart human interaction with anything you can do online. You know that, and I know that. So snap up a seat while it's available. You'll be grateful when you do. I want to thank you for a couple of moments of your day, and until we touch base again, as always, be a leader, live your purpose, and take your power back. Have a masterful day.